The story of the two brothers. There were once two brothers who lived in a small village. They were very different from each other. The older brother was hardworking, honest, and generous. He worked as a farmer and shared his crops with his neighbors. The younger brother was lazy, greedy, and selfish. He spent his days gambling, drinking, and cheating. He always envied his brother's wealth and happiness. One day, the younger brother decided to steal his brother's savings. He thought he would have a better life there, with more money and pleasures. He sneaked into his brother's house at night and took all the gold coins he could find. He then left a note saying, "I'm sorry, brother, but I have to do this for myself. Don't try to find me. I'm gone for good." The older brother woke up the next morning and found the note and the empty chest. He was shocked and saddened by his brother's betrayal. He felt angry and hurt, but he also felt sorry for him. He knew his brother was foolish and unhappy, and he hoped he would someday realize his mistake and come back. The younger brother arrived in the city and was dazzled by the sights and sounds. He rented a luxurious room in a hotel and started to spend his money on gambling, drinking, and women. He thought he was having the time of his life, but he soon realized that he was not happy. He felt lonely and empty, and he missed his brother. He also noticed that his money was running out fast, and he had no friends or skills to earn more. He decided to go back to his brother and ask for forgiveness. He hoped his brother would take him back and help him start over. He packed his bags and left the hotel, but as he was walking on the street, he was attacked by a gang of robbers. They beat him up and took all his belongings, leaving him wounded and penniless. He managed to crawl to a nearby alley where he lay down and cried. Meanwhile, the older brother had not given up on his brother. He had been searching for him in the city, hoping to find him and bring him home. He had asked many people if they had seen him, but no one knew where he was. He was about to lose hope when he heard a faint voice calling his name from an alley. He followed the sound and found his brother lying on the ground, covered in blood and dirt. He recognized him immediately and ran to him. He hugged him and said, "Brother, I'm so glad I found you. I've been looking for you everywhere. I'm sorry for what you did, but I forgive you. You're still my brother, and I love you. Come, let me take you home and take care of you." The younger brother was overwhelmed by his brother's kindness and compassion. He sobbed and said, "Brother, I'm so sorry for what I did. I was stupid and greedy, and I wasted everything you gave me. I don't deserve your forgiveness or your love. How can you still care for me after what I did?" The older brother smiled and said, "Brother, you don't have to apologize. I understand why you did what you did. You were unhappy and lost, and you thought money and pleasures would make you happy, but you were wrong. Happiness is not something you can buy or find outside. Happiness is something you create inside by being grateful, generous, and honest. Happiness is something you share with others by being kind, helpful, and loving. Happiness is something you have with me by being my brother." The younger brother realized his brother was right. He felt a surge of gratitude and love for him. He said, "Brother, thank you for teaching me this lesson. Thank you for saving me from myself. Thank you for being my brother. I promise I will change and be a better person. I promise I will make you proud and happy." The older brother said, "Brother, you don't have to promise anything. Just be yourself and be happy. That's all I want for you. Come, let's go home. We have a lot to catch up on." The two brothers hugged each other and walked out of the alley, leaving behind their past and heading towards their future. They had found each other, and they had found happiness.